The options chain on ThinkorSwim is great for everything except for actually executing the orders. Say you want to buy a 478 strike tomorrow expiration call on SPY. If you come into this and click buy at $60 a contract, which is the current ask, you then have to adjust your quantity, adjust your order type, go and hit confirm send behind my head here. All of that takes time. The options market moves so fast, especially when trading short-dated expirations, that this trade is already gone. By the time you've taken the time to make those 3 or 4 clicks, this trade is already gone. But what if I told you that there was a way that you could tie your options orders into your one-click active trade window? That's what we're going to talk about in today's video. Hit like if you're excited, and let's jump into it. We're going to start from a blank chart here so we can set it up step by step together. The way we're going to get that active trade window turned on, if I click on this cube up here and turn on show sidebars and cells, I'm going to click active trader. Bada bing, bada boom, you now have your active trader open, and this is what allows you to choose your quantity and to one-touch buy or sell. And if you would rather not buy market and sell market, you hit this cog and you can turn on buy, ask, buy bid, sell, ask, sell bid. In that way, you can set it up. We're going to leave it as the default for now, but that's how you set that up. I like to come back in and turn back off the show sidebars. I just think this looks a lot cleaner, but that's how you set that up. Next, let's talk about this. The link here, I already have this chart set to link number 9 in color lilac. This is very important because now what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on this trade tab, and under trade all products, this is your options chain, right? And we're going to look at that 478 strike call that expires January 19th, being tomorrow, the time I'm making this video. We're going to look at this. We're going to right click it, and we're going to go down here to send, and we're going to go to 9 lilac. And now when I come back into that chart, this is the daily, of course. Let's jump down to like the 5 minutes so you can get a little bit more granular. You can now see the price chart of that option. This is the price movement of the option itself charted out exactly like your normal equities are. And as you can probably tell, now you can trade this just like a normal equity. If you want to, tomorrow when the market opens, if you want to buy 10 contracts, you buy 10, you hit buy market, or you type in 10 and you click in your box here at what your limit price you want to buy it at. You can now instantly get in and out of your options one click at a time rather than the 3, 4, 5 clicks it takes you to get everything set up, as I showed in the intro, which is going to make entering and exiting your options actually viable over a short time frame without missing out on the price movement of the option itself. Let me show you one more step in this chart setup that I like to do myself. Click on this cube again and click here to expand it out to another chart. I now will type in SPY here, and now I have the SPY equity chart. So if I come into the 5 minute, first off, let me go into my style and load my own style onto this because I can't stand looking at unfilled in bars. Anyway, if I come into this, and I'm just turning off the extended hours, I can now see the 5 minute actual equity in itself. I'm on the 1, the 5 minute actual equity itself that I can analyze alongside the option price, right? So obviously we're looking at the 478 strike call. So when SPY made its push up this afternoon, and I can make it even a little smaller so I can focus more on the option, but I can watch how the option price is reacting to the underlying price move, right? And you can perform whatever analysis you like to normally perform on your underlying to potentially predict the direction you want to trade the option in as well. So just one more thing I like to add into my chart setup. Let's go ahead and flip through some live examples so that you can see how this works in real time. And then towards the end of the video, I've got a little extra tip and trick to teach you that's not directly related to this, but is related to trading options in ThinkorSwim. So stick around. So say I'm running one of my scanners and something hits my scanner that I want to trade. Say Mara. I believe Mara trades options. If I load Mara up on this chart down here, say, oh, it's hitting my reversal scanner. I potentially want to go buy calls on Mara. What I would do, of course, jump back to the trade tab, open the Mara options chain, and this is where you have to decide strategy. Hopefully you have back tested an option strategy and understand what strike price to take. I'm not saying you should just willy-nilly go buy the nearest out of the money strike price. That's the one I'm going to click on for example's sake, but please, trade your own strategies here, right? So what I did, of course, is I right-clicked that. I went to send to 9 Lilac, which is going to put it on our chart here. It is currently trading at $48 a contract. It's on my scanner for something that I think is due a rebound. So I want to come in and say I want to buy 15 shares of it. I hit 15 enter. My auto send is checked. So now if I were to hit buy market, I would immediately get filled at market price on Mara. Wherever I get filled, right? Wherever the ask hammers until it gets filled. Or say if I don't want to pay more than $50 a contract, I would just click right here. You can click in this bid box in the bid size. You can click right here. And if I click there at 50, that would set a one-click limit order. So it would do its best to fill me 15 contracts at $50 or cheaper. So let's just run through a couple of more. Say I also see SQ block is on here. If I load up block and I go, okay, this is primed. This is on my reversal scanner. Let's go back here. Trade block. 65 is the first out of the money. Right click, send Lilac. This one is trading at also at 40 cents, maybe a little bit cheaper. So maybe I want to buy 25 contracts of this. Type in 25, enter, either hit buy market or fill my limit order in the bid size there. So a couple of real life examples just to run through at real speed to show you how easy this is to flip between and to trade options, right? So I'm going to teach you one more tip and one more fun, useful tool inside of ThinkorSwim as it pertains to options trading. So you now know how to use the active trader, how to quickly get in and out of options. But this and really all we've talked about is single options, buying and selling, right? If you want to play more complex spreads and before you want to play them, you want to see what the potential outcomes are of the spread. Say you want to play a strangle or a straddle on a stock. You would come to analyze here and you would go to the risk profile. And from here, if I go to add simulated trades, I'm on AMC right now for whatever reason. If I go to SPY and I were to right click 477, I want to analyze a buy, straddle. I'm going to analyze a straddle. It's going to immediately place a straddle on my chart. There's actually already one on here for October. Remove that. It's going to immediately place an option straddle on my chart, which you can then adjust, right? So the point is now if I come back to my risk profile, I can see that, if SPY on the expiration date, thus being tomorrow, if it expires at the current amount that I own. I also have stock in here. Hold on. Sorry. Let me get rid of the stock as well. Now it's just the straddle. Sorry. I'm buying 10 contracts. I'm buying 477 calls and 477 puts, meaning with a straddle, I need the stock to make a large move either direction, or not even necessarily large, but I need it to make a move in either direction to make money. That is represented by these red lines here. These red lines represent where you go from negative to positive. So SPY either has to be below 474.47 or it needs to be above about 479.5. Once it crosses those thresholds, I start to make money rather than lose money, right? And you can see, hey, if SPY goes to 470 tomorrow, I'd make $4,500, right? Or if it goes to 490, I'd make over $10,000. Is either one of those things going to happen? No, probably not. But this allows you, in this risk profile, you can come in and you can play with a lot. And even if you're not interested in playing straddles yet or spreads, if I'm talking about this and it sounds like Chinese, this is a fantastic way to learn how this stuff works. Like, I don't even know exactly what a double calendar diagonal is, but if I click on it, it will build one for me. It'll build an example one for me, and then I could see how it plays out depending on what the stock does. So this is a fantastic way to come in and just start playing with these spreads to learn about how they work and to hopefully build some more complex option trading into your trade portfolio for the future. So that's the analyze risk profile screen. Just one more little tidbit I wanted to throw onto the end of this sort of short video. So that's going to be the video today. The main crux of this video was teaching you all how to get out of the options chain to actually execute orders and to make use of what I think is ThinkorSwim's most useful feature, the active trade window, and how you can tie the two together, right? So hopefully you found value in this video. If you did, if you could please take the half second to hit the like button, it really helps. And obviously, if you're new around here, you're obviously interested in ThinkorSwim. I make videos like this for free nearly daily on this YouTube channel, so make sure you're subscribed. It's free. With all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and sign out of this video, but it sounds like you guys are probably interested in ThinkorSwim. I'm going to link you to my tutorial video here where you might be able to learn even some more tips and tricks on the platform.